This week at the movies is filled with sequels. Sequels to movies you didn't think needed sequels. Big box office, however, turned the tide, and now we've got a second Gnomes film and Pacific Rim Uprising. The latter film, produced by this year's Best Picture winner Guillermo del Toro, is hardly swimming in the same ocean. Taking place 10 years after the original film, it stars John Boyega, the John Boyega from Star Wars, as the son of the first film's hero. He's a pilot who's pressed into service when robot avatars are needed to battle giant lizards. Now, because there are now unmanned robots, the pilots are upset and need to do battle on several fronts. Scott Eastwood steps in as his friend and fellow pilot. Charlie Day returns as a scientist wearied of this recycling. Indeed, Uprising is so similar to the first film, you'll wonder why they even bothered to shoot a new one. Directed by Stephen S. DeKnight, it has plenty of special effects and a lot of green screen work, but nothing spectacular on the page. It's an unnecessary battle that doesn't end the war, it just stokes it.
All clear!
And if you happen to be one of the folks who love Gnomeo and Juliet, well, guess what? You're in luck. A sequel called Sherlock Gnomes has sprouted, and it's, well, a sequel. When Gnomeo and Juliet come back to their garden to discover other ornaments missing, they call on Sherlock Gnomes to solve the case.
I'm Sherlock Gnomes, sworn protector of garden gnomes.
Voiced by Johnny Depp. Yep, that's right, Johnny Depp. Holmes has a green thumb when it comes to digging around. He introduces the two lovers to plenty of new things to stick in the garden and an awful lot of easy gags. James McAvoy and Emily Blunt return as the voices of Gnomeo and Juliet. Michael Caine, Mary J. Blige, and Maggie Smith turn up as other yard residents. How the film's producers got blue-chip talent to appear in something this simple is anyone's guess. But if this makes as much money as the first film, expect Gnome with the Wind, Gnome Country for Old Men, and Spider-Man Gnome Coming. That's just how fertile the soil is. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.